you very much for inviting me in this panel talking about our rights, which is, we share it, the same right, which is our right of dignity, our right of identity, our right of moving, of saying what we want to say freely in our homeland, in our country. My name is Nazha. I'm a journalist and activist from Western Sahara, the occupied territory of Western Sahara. Western Sahara located in North Africa, Northeast Africa, North Mauritania, the west of Algeria, and south of Morocco. Currently, the situation of Western Sahara, the people of Western Sahara demonstrate against the occupation, are tortured, imprisoned, or just disappear. From an imperialistic point of view, the consequences of any peaceful movement in Western Sahara are tragic and brutal because of the Moroccan repression. Saharan women have been under continuous human rights violations in the Moroccan occupied territories of Western Sahara. In fact, Saharan women suffered arbitrary disappearance, imprisonment, torture, beaten, and mistreatment by the Moroccan authorities due to their peaceful demands to enjoy their right of freedom of expression, which is a fundamental right of the universal human rights law. The Moroccan regime imposes systematic policies that target Sahrawi indigenous people of the Western Sahara territory, especially women who are leading the fight to obtain their right of self-determination to decide on their political future. Women have now been known as a mother of the disappeared and political prisoners as well. Going back to the historic facts about concerning Western Sahara issue, in 1884, Spain began its colonization of Western Sahara. In 1963, the UN places Western Sahara on its list of non-self-governing territories and began to pressure Spain to decolonize. In 1969, the Vanguard Organization for the Liberation of Western Sahara, also known as Liberation Front, is formed by Mohammed Sidi Brahim Basiri. It was the first intifada, first peaceful demonstration against Spanish colonization in that time, in 1963. In 1969, in 1970, more than 5,000 Sahrawis head to Zemla Square to demand independence. The Spanish Legion opened fire. Basiri is forcibly disappeared. In 1973, the Polisario, Popular Front for the Liberation of Sagia Hamra and Rio de Oro, is formed with the aim of achieving independence. Polisario is the Sahrawi freedom liberation movement, fight for the Sahrawi rights until now. In 1974, in August, Spain begins preparation for a referendum on self-determination for the Sahrawi people. On December, Morocco claims that before Spanish colonization, Western Sahara formed part of its territory. It seeks the opinion of the International Court of Justice. On May, a UN mission of inquiry finds an overwhelming consensus for independence and with despaired support from the Polisario. It recommends that the referendum go ahead. In 1975, October 16th, the International Court for Justice issues its opinion. There were no ties of territorial sovereignty between Western Sahara and Morocco or Mauritania. The referendum should go ahead. November 1975, Madrid tripartite agreement between Spain and Mauritania and Morocco to divide Western Sahara to two parts. Moroccan forces moved into the country in autumn 1975, bombing Sahrawi people and killed thousands of women, thousands of children, and more of the population were escaped from their homeland looking for safe, and now they are living as refugees in the Algerian desert. In 1976, February 26th, Spain officially leaves the territory of Western Sahara, creating a political vacuum. February 27th, to fill this vacuum, the Sahrawi state in exile, the Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic, SADR, is proclaimed by the Polisario in the liberated zone of Western Sahara. In 1979, Polisario and Mauritania make peace, and the peace recognizes the SADR. In 1981 until 1991, Morocco constructs the longest active military wall in the world with Saudi, French, Israel and USA backing. So this wall longest 2,700 kilometers, and it's containing more than 10 million of mines under anti-personnel. And it is the longest wall around the world which divide Western Sahara to two parts. 70% from Western Sahara is controlled by force from the Moroccan regime, the Moroccan occupying power, and 30% is controlled now by Front Polisario, the Sahrawi movement liberation. In 1991, the UN broke a ceasefire between Polisario and Morocco. The parties agreed to a self-determination referendum on independence for the Sahrawis to be organized by MINURSO. UN sent a mission to organize referendum to Western Sahara since 1991, and now 24 years without any referendum in the ground, unfortunately. So here in 1991 until 2017, as statements in Sous, Morocco continuously blocks the referendum process. In 1999, it was the first intifada in the occupied territory of Western Sahara. The people, thousands of people, went outside and to the street, demands for their economical and social rights. In 2005, it was the second intifada where the people demands focusing their rights and focusing in political demands and their independence. In 2010, it was Gdemizi camp is constructed in the desert near El Ayoun city. Thousands of Sahrawis leave their protesting for socio-economic rights and sovereignty over natural resources. In 2017, the diplomatic situation remains in deadlock. Moroccan violations of Sahrawi human rights abound. So only Morocco who stands against the international law and against the UN and reject to respect the international legitimacy and to give to the Sahrawi people their rights of self-determination and referendum, and through it, of course, the right of independence and freedom. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms.